Hi, Days fans. It's Monday, April
18th. Tax Day. Happy Tax Day.
I thought it was the 15th.
This year it's the 18th because Friday was a holiday, which is the 15th, and then by law that means they give you an extra day. Well, the extra day falls on Saturday, so that means it's Monday.
But why was Friday a holiday?
It was like some weirdo Emancipation Day or something. I don't know. It was something crazy. Anyway.
I think that's the first time you ever told me about a holiday.
Because I do the taxes.
Alright, so I'm going to label this recap the Hope and Bo do-over.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what I'm thinking. Bo and Hope totally screwed up Sierra's initial kidnapping. As you know, they broke up over it. In my opinion, Hope went off the deep end.
Which was a very weak storyline, but they had much bigger things to do, so they had to kind of like race through
it. Coming on board, they had to give her something, but that was not handled well. They did not collaborate as a team. So now Sierra has run away, and Bo and Eve have a gut feeling that they're okay. That's great. And now Bo and Hope get to work together as a team and yada yada. Please, dear God, I have a theory about what I think is going to happen, but please don't let Hope get all upset because she thinks everybody thinks she's not strong enough to handle this and they're babying her. And you did just like beat 10 guys over the head last year, so maybe they should treat you a little bit with kid gloves. But what do I think is going to happen?
You predicted this a long time ago when you noticed that her left hand was very bare.
Yeah, because Christian Alfonso has, as you know, the Hope Faith Miracle jewelry line, and prior to Hope going to jail, Hope would wear a few pieces of the Hope Faith Miracles, and it got me wanting to buy all kinds of it. As you know, we talk about this all the time. But since she came back from the prison, Hope, it seems like Christian Alfonso is making up for the fact that she didn't get to wear that jewelry for months and months.
So she's got like 3 necklaces.
She's drenched in it now. I mean, every part of her body that can have jewelry has this Hope Faith Miracle jewelry. But then I noticed the other day, nothing on the left hand. So what I think?
That they're going to get married. They're going to have a big-ass wedding, and Sierra is going to see this somehow
on her broken iPhone.
Yeah, no, she's got to kick it up a notch. She's like on some Hello Kitty cell phone, which Theo, autistic Theo, busted up.
Let me get into that in a minute.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
So they're going to have some really big publicized wedding, and Sierra's going to see it, and they're going to, give her the message that we're very, very happy. But that could backfire because then she could think they're only happy because she's gone. Or they could say, oh, we're going to get married. We want you to come back and be in our wedding. Please come back. Please come back. All right.
Autistic Theo? Or?
We've treaded very lightly with this subject. And I'm a little nervous to even get into this because autism has a huge range. There's very, very, very high functioning autistic people with autism, and obviously more low functioning. But at first, when they first portrayed Theo as having autism, I was really impressed. I'm a speech pathologist, and we have some of our own stuff going on, and I thought it was accurate. When they first had the speech therapist coming to the house, and you could tell Lexi was worried, and Abe was like, no. I thought they did a realistic job of showing this. And I even applauded, oh God, I'm losing his name, James Reynolds, when we talked to him, and Terrell Ransom Jr. for their portrayal of all this.
Yeah. Where I jumped ship is when Lexi's giving a public service announcement about not vaccinating your kids.
Yeah, I didn't like it when they did that.
Not saying that vaccinations are not causing autism. I just don't think it's her place as an actor to...
Well, we don't know that it was her choice to
Well, whatever,
say that.
The writers, whatever. It's not
Dina Higley,
it's not her that's pulling the strings and writing the lines. It's whoever made that decision. It was a poor one.
Dina Higley has a son with autism.
Which shocks me that she would allow this unless she has done her own research and convinced that the vaccines are... That's probably what happened. Anyway, then, I mean, Theo is not portraying an autistic child. That is not what it's all about. And it's a disservice. It is bringing the cause to a mass audience, but it is a very poor portrayal of what an autistic child is like.
Well, in our experience, because like I said before, I'm a little leery to go into this topic because there are very, very high-functioning autistic children, and maybe they're trying to have Theo be more like one of those children. But the children that I have spent a lot of time with, I mean, this is like every parent with autism's dream come true of having this, you know, totally neurologically typical playmate like Sierra, that they are having complete conversations back and forth, and he understands, you know, how she's feeling, and, you know, it just...
I think most people, when they think of that 10 years ago, they're like, okay, Rain Man, it's Dustin Hoffman. And that's what I thought, too. I thought it was like 1 in a billion kids had this. No, it's like everybody knows somebody who has autism, but it's a little bit more severe than what Theo is. Not knocking his acting. It's more the writers. But what I'm saying
is maybe they're just trying to portray him as high functioning, and I think maybe we should get off this topic.
Yeah, we've said our thing.
I am certain that of the people that are watching this, a few of you have children with autism, and maybe you can put some comments on how you feel about the story, and maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into something more cheery.
New Rafe, old Rafe?
Yes. When Rafe is in the middle of having a fight with his little sister, and he opens a beer, I'm like...
I have no problem with that. I think it's completely normal.
I thought it made him look like an alcoholic. He's in the middle of a fight with his sister, and he goes and opens a beer. I mean, he's trying to show... They're thinking he's not him. He's not acting like himself, and then he gets a beer in the morning. It's the morning still.
It's nighttime somewhere. I thought it was funny that when Rafe was moving out and Will and Gabby were coming into the apartment, what was your first thought?
That now these two teenagers are completely alone in an apartment. Like, does nobody think that's inappropriate?
Good for you, Will.
They have that apartment completely... Is Allison Sweeney on, like, a vacation or something? Like, how long is she going to be at Eric's house? This is making me nervous.
Little teenage pregnancy scare, maybe?
Oh, my God, no. Yeah. Well, Sammy was pregnant younger than Will.
Well, we should compare to Gabby. How old was... Oh, so Lucas was similar age, huh? So they were like teenagers when she got pregnant. Very good. Nice.
Wow, when's the last time they've done a teenage pregnancy on Days? I think it was Sammy. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Why are you looking at my notes?
Oh, hope.
We already talked about that.
Oh, okay.
So... What else?
We saw Julie.
Julie's
back on. She looked good.
Yes, she did.
I always think about that guy who came 600 miles to see her.
Oh, God. Yeah, but that's not a good subject either.
Okay. And she didn't show up.
Yeah, but JB...
I don't want to go there. I'm not going there.
I think that...
But I always think of that guy whenever I see Julie. And I always flash back to when she was like a teenager on the show. And I'm like, that is just unbelievable.
We're referring to Frances Reed's memorial service, and I could see where Julie, having had not Julie, what's her real name?
Seaforth Hayes or whatever.
Susan, yeah. I could see, allegedly she had a commitment to help a neighbor move. Why are you laughing? This is not funny.
Sorry.
But I could see where maybe it was just too much to go to it. I mean, I don't know what their story was, but I could see where it would just be... I don't know that I'd want to go play with fans when I'm mourning somebody. You know, they really lost this person. So, anyhow, this is just full of cheer today.
Big! We almost forgot this. I can't believe it. So Days is turning into one of these Latino soap operas now. Dario busts into Spanish. We're going to get Gabby pregnant, so that's going to be another one.
JB!
We got Rafe.
Are you implying that Gabby being a teenage pregnancy has something to do with her being Latino?
No, I'm saying that they're introducing more Latinos, and they're trying to grab the market.
Because she'll have a baby.
Hey, I'm a Latino practically. I was born in Puerto Rico.
We have now offended 99% of our audience.
How?
No, I do feel like I need to learn Spanish because Jack's learning Spanish at school, and I'm not able to keep up with him. And now I want to know what Dario said.
He was saying that he didn't care about the fact that their sister was murdered. And anyway.
Yeah, I do think that they are bringing on more and more Hernandezes. And I liked how they left the door open for even more to come. Like when Rafe goes, yeah, one of his 9 million siblings. And then one other time Sammy said one of Rafe's brothers. So it implies that there could be more.
You know, we're worried about soaps dying, but soaps are strong in the Spanish-speaking markets. Mm-hmm. Huge. And they're doing very creative stuff with product placements. Like they'll write into the script that a character has a design agency and they're designing a campaign for a car company. And then they'll actually use that campaign as a commercial during the show. So, very creative.
Yeah, DaysTalk.
Better than, what is some freaking shit? No, what is that?
How about my Miracle Bra?
No, please.
I wasn't going to take mine off.
The chunking... they're so ridiculous, those product placements. Thank God we haven't seen any of those. When they made James Scott do one, I thought that was the final straw. He's going to walk right into there and cancel his contract.
I don't understand why they don't just tell us every freaking item of clothing those women have on and how to buy them all. Like their jewelry and everything. I would probably be able to keep Days on the air for a few years.
Sometimes the clothing is hideous.
Oh, Jody, my best friend Jody, emailed me or Facebooked me or whatever you want to call it, that she is concerned that they're dressing Maggie like a clown. Like, what's up with all these ruffles?
Oh.
I don't know, but I don't got anything for that.
So Stephanie gone, Shelley Henning.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Didn't even write her off. No, nothing. That is just disrespectful.
I guess it's good because then if she wants to come back at any moment, they haven't done anything. Like her and Mark Hopka have very easy comebacks.
But they could have at least said she was going off to Africa to be with her mom or something. That would have taken 2 minutes of airtime. But they just let her fade into the netherland of soap.
It makes me sad when people just disappear and you don't know why.
Yeah.
I need closure. It's so sad. I am really distraught about all these soaps getting canceled.
Oh, we haven't talked about Chloe getting all tanked up. Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
And
Dan Lowy fans, were you feeling a little Twitter in your heart?
Melanie looks different. I don't know what they've done to her.
They changed her bangs.
Yeah, she looks different.
The bangs.
Okay.
But Chloe, now what are they going to do there? Are they going to get back together?
Her storyline's on life support unless something drastic happens.
Is there any way?
Her and Phil, that's not going to happen.
Would Daniel take her back?
No.
No, he's off to be with Jennifer now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We thought Jennifer was going to show up at the docks. Wouldn't that have just been so peachy?
Oh, I know. If they did that, I think I would have died.
Yeah.
But it was Melanie.
Too much serendipitous running.
I don't know what they're going to do with Chloe and drinking and Parker and I don't know what they're going to do with that. Who are they going to pair her with? And when's
Dario.
Philip's last day? For crying out loud, it's already... What is today? Did you say the 18th?
No, yes. Yeah.
So we only have 9 more Days of Our Lives days in April.
Did we talk about the grandfathers fighting?
Oh, yeah! That was awesome.
Victor and Stefano.
Yeah, so if you're going to...
Keep your kid away from my crazy Ciara.
I thought Stefano went a little bit too far there.
I think he reacted when I called him that he was getting soft.
Oh, yeah, JB.
You have to get a little crazy.
Yesterday's scene was completely because of your words.
They reshot it and then they spliced it in. I'm telling you, it happened.
Funny.
Kate had to get in there and be the referee. She slept with everybody in that hospital, for God's sake.
I know. I mean, like, how perfect is this whole scenario? I love Kate being, like, the good stepmom that kind of gets Stefano under control for Lexi. I mean, who would have ever thought Kate would be a good stepmother?
I don't know. We're running a little bit long.
Yeah, we're talking too much.
All right, the couple that watches Days Together.
Stays together.